Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. Video number 1755, recorded on 25th May 2022. Yesterday, actually that is on 17/5/2022, three judges bench consisting of Honorable Justice Lav Nageshwar Rao, who is going to retire on 7th of next month, then B.R. Gawai and A.S. Bapanna. So, while disposing a case of Advocate Anurag Sharma and another versus Union of India and others in WP Civil number 199/2022, imposed fine of or imposed costs of rupees 50,000 for misadventurism by the advocates. I repeat, for misadventurism by the advocate. So what is this misadventurism? Now let us know. Because this advocate Anurag Saxena and another, they filed a writ petition before the Honorable Supreme Court of India under Article 32 of the Constitution. What? With a prayer or with a request to allow the vehicles to continue till the end of their registered life. Normally, Delhi government, even central government also imposed a ban on the running of vehicles for which registration of more than 15 years is over. So you know, if a vehicle runs for 15 years, then definitely it will emanate so much of pollution. Therefore, it cannot be taken on the roads. This is the rule under the Motor Vehicles Act. But agreed by this, these advocates say that they have to be allowed till the end of their registered life. Of course, as regards petrol and diesel variants also, they have given a request in this connection. Before the arguments began, the Supreme Court cautioned Mr. Anurag Saxena, don't go for misadventurism, please. But he said, Anurag Sharma, what is his name? I think Anurag Saxena. He said, no, Your Honor, I have got a beautiful case. I will argue. Give me 8 minutes time. The court said, already NGT, National Green Tribunal, is against it. So they wanted to see that the vehicles are discontinued by 15 years. Central government has made an act. So you think you can argue against these things? Supreme Court will take up the matter? Then he said, Anurag Saxena said, yes, Your Honor, I have got a beautiful case, please allow me 10 minutes. Then Lav Nageshwar Rao said, if you are not able to convince the court, then for every 1 minute we impose 1 lakh fine. Yes, Your Honor, he is ready. But we have to appreciate the guts of Mr. Anurag Saxena. No doubt. You may not have a case, but in his view, he has got a case. He wanted to argue the case. He wanted to proceed further in spite of the actual hurdle created by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. So ultimately, Supreme Court said that it is nothing but an abuse of process of law. That too, advocate, as an advocate, you should know the limitations of the Supreme Court. Who makes the law? Definitely legislation. Then who implements the law? The executive. Then we are there only to interpret whether the law is correct on correct lines or not. When the law is made, that too, when the pollution is there, now we are in the situation of, in the middle situation of the pollution. Definitely, there should be an end to the pollution. Therefore, we cannot give the relief as required by you. So, because it's already Supreme Court has passed so many orders that regarding the vehicles that are more than 50 years age vehicles, they should be disbanded. Similarly, NGT, National Green Tribunal, ordered also to disband the so-called vehicles, diesel vehicles particularly, which have completed 15 years of life. And this is the situation. When the situation is like this, how can you change the law? So this is the main problem. Even though before the arguments come and said, the Supreme Court forewarned him, but Anurag Saxena stuck to his version and said that he has got a good case. Of course, he was given 8 minutes time. patient time, uninterrupted time, he has carried on his arguments, but not to the satisfaction of the court. So therefore, the petition is dismissed. Of course, actually, they are supposed to give 8 lakhs fine, but taking a lenient view that since he is an advocate, the court does not want to be harsh towards him, because fortunately or unfortunately they are lawyers. So therefore the Supreme Court took the lenient view and warned them, if they indulge in such misadventurism, definitely court will take a stern view of the incident. So anyway, with the 50,000 the matter is sufficed anyway. So you can't create a new law. So when the law says that 50 years vehicles should be banned, they should not have approach. But anyway, we have to actually congratulate Mr. Anurag Saxena for his guts. Yes, even though he was forewarned before the Supreme Court, by the Supreme Court, he stood to his version. Maybe, of course, Supreme Court may not agree, but some other days, some other court may also agree. So for that purpose, I say, you have a respectable attitude to the court, but don't be slave. So don't show your slavery. You should be upright. You should stand on your point. That's all. After all, what is law? Law is nothing but common sense. If they judge not this judge, some other judge may accept also. Anyway, to conclude, I want to tell you, please don't go for misadventurism as stated in Anurag Saxena case. Otherwise, he will be imposed a heavy fine. Already, our advocate Mr. M.L. Sharma, he was also imposed a fine of rupees 50,000 or so. So, briefly, this is the case fact. I hope you understood it well. If not, please read the judgment and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.